Guys, like the vid, like the vid, like the vid, guys, like the vid, subscribe, smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Happy Sunday to everybody, guys. How you guys doing today? Hope everybody's fine. Like the vid, my people. Like the vid, guys. Like the vid, like the vid, like the vid. So, guys, we're gonna talk about Chelsea match. What a boring match, man. Lord have mercy. What a boring match. We're gonna talk about Chelsea match. We're gonna talk about the transfer we've been seeing, Kwenda and Sugo. We're gonna talk about it also to 70 million on on Keys again, another Kids. We're gonna talk about it. We're also gonna talk about Newcastle. Congratulations to Newcastle winning the Carabao Cup after 70 years of not winning a trophy. Finally, they finally won a trophy. Congratulations to them. We're gonna talk about them too. We're also gonna touch about Liverpool too, like Liverpool dwindling down in terms of their performances because they're out of the Champions League, they are out of the FA Cup, they're out of the Carabao Cup now. It's only the league that is remaining. Can they win the? Can they do it? I don't think they're gonna capitulate, but I expect them to go far in the league because like 12-point clear, you should be fine in the league. But before that, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel because it's very very important, guys. Guys, smash that like button, guys. It's very very important, guys. Smash the like button, guys. What are you guys waiting for? Get the likes up, my people. Get that likes up, guys. Get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. It's very, very important. Get that likes up, my people. Get the likes up is very, very key. Smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Like and subscribe, my people. Like and subscribe. So, like I was saying, this season for Chelsea has been somehow for Chelsea, man. And also before I start, happy Ramadan to all Muslim brothers and sisters fasting in the holy month of Ramadan. From me to everybody in the world fasting in the holy month of Ramadan. I wish everybody Ramadan Mubarak, everybody may Almighty Allah bestow His mercy and His glory upon us. Ramadan Mubarak to my Muslim brothers and sisters fasting, including me too, because I'm fasting. So I wish everybody Ramadan Mubarak to everybody. So may Almighty Allah bestow His grace and His mercy on us. Everybody Ramadan Mubarak. So like I was saying, I want to really touch on Chelsea because it's been a catastrophic season for us, man. The only thing that is remaining right now is for us to win the Conference League. And they dare not bottle that Conference League because it's not going to go well for the fan base. It's not going to go well. We have to be in UCL. Either with hook or crook, we have to be in the Champions League. Whether they like it or not, we're going to be in the Champions League. And today performances, it doesn't surprise me because for me, firstly, I'm looking at the manager. I'm like, what is going on with Maresca? I don't. James is not a midfielder; he's a fullback. If you are worried about him getting injured, okay, you have Gusto. You can actually play Gusto. Then play Gusto. Then bring on James. For me, Mhm. So for me, like you have Gusto. Play Gusto if you are worried about because if you play as fullback, he's gonna get injured. Then play Gusto. It's a proper. I don't understand why Maresca is not playing overlapping fullback. I don't understand why. But again, it's been somehow for me. I wouldn't put it too much blame on it because you might talk about him. You can blame him, but to blame him overall, I won't put it too much blame on me because he's done a little bit more to be able to say okay. But again, we lost to Arsenal. I'm not that much angry because of the form we are at the moment and the way we've been playing. So I expect us to lose. For me, I expect us to lose for me. So it doesn't surprise me when we lose matches. But what kind of piss me off is the way we play. No, the way we play. Sometimes our performances is not good enough. It's not good enough at all. Which I believe we need to improve more on. We need to really, really improve more on our performances. It's not good enough. Our performances is not good enough, and it needs to really, really improve. It needs to. I'm not happy with the performance at all. I'm not. It needs to improve a lot because we've been playing somehow. We just been playing up and down. Today we play good, tomorrow we play very well. So like I'm kind of just somehow with the way we play football because I'm not happy, man. I'm not happy at all. I'm not. So a lot of things needs to happen, man, in terms of going forward, man. For us to go into the window without the prolific number nine is a death is a huge failure. That's on the board situation. I also believe we'll get tougher because I don't believe City I don't believe City and other teams around us will be considered enough to win like 7 games in a row. Teams will lose games, surely. It's all about us. I think we'll beat Spurs. I think we'll beat Ipswich. We'll beat Fulham. Then I think we'll beat people I believe I expect us not to beat. We'll beat. Now, I think where I'm a little bit worried is when we get towards April ending, when we play April, towards early May, then we play United, Newcastle, Liverpool. Those 3 matches for me, it's gonna worry me. But for April, we should be able to get before we get it, we should be able to get closer to that. Then when we get closer to that, we should be able to say at least we can get a draw here, a win here. We should be fine. So for me, it's very, very important to be in top five because this year is going to be top five this year. We have to be in top five. Nothing changes it. We have to be in top five. Nothing changes. We have to make sure we be in top five. It's very, very important. It's very, very pivotal to make sure we're in top five and we must not slack. We have to make sure we're in top five. So a lot of needs to go for us. A lot. But again, I've not been happy with our performances because the performances have not been good enough. It's not been good enough. We need to improve a lot. We need to improve a lot. We need to improve a lot. We need to, and I'm not happy because our performances is not good enough at all. It's not. We need to really, really improve a lot. We need to. So a lot needs to go for. We really need to improve a lot, and I'm not happy with the way we've been playing football. We need to really improve a lot. A lot of things need to like improve in us. The way we kind of approach his game. Is Maresca being scared? A lot of things is happening where I'm as a fan base, I'm not happy, which I expect more when it comes to performances from the boys. We need to do more. We've not been doing enough, and it's not making me happy. But for today's matches, I'm frustrated with loss, but I'm not angry with loss. I'm frustrated with loss because if you can see from the beginning of the match towards the end of the match, you can see we were playing with no control, we were playing with fear, and I'm like, I understand we don't have a striker, but there was no pattern of play. There was no control in the game. Now I'm like, I don't understand why Maresca, Romeo Lavia is not in the Conference League squad. You should be able to play him. These are the matches you play this guy here. Is a player you can actually trust. You said he's been fit for the past 3 weeks, right? Yes. So you should be able to play him. And also, I understand Palmer has been injured. You need to do a scan. Is it compulsory we have to rely on Palmer to be able to play football? If Chelsea Football Club is relying on Palmer to play football club, man, then we are going backward. That's for me. We're going backward. If you're gonna be relying on Palmer for Chelsea to actually play football, man, something is going on with us. Somebody needs to find us and flog us. I'm not kidding. Someone needs to find us and give us. Somebody needs to come and give us a huge beating. If you're gonna be relying on Cole to bail us out, it doesn't make any sense. Now that Cole is injured now that he's injured now, I expect for me the other players to turn up. Sancho, turn up. Nkunku, turn up. No, they are toothless in front of goal. So it's very, 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 very annoying when I see players not kind of showing enough. Kukurela and Casado are the only ones showing enough for me, which I'm like, those are the two better players for me right now in terms of if you wanna say player of the season, those are the player you give player of the season because they've shown enough to be able to say, okay, they deserve to be the player of the season. But for the other players too, it's very, 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 very annoying. It is very, very annoying not to turn up. But I still expect us to make top four. By hook or by crook, we need to make top four, man. This performances is not good enough. We need to be able to make top four. This is Chelsea Football Club. This is Chelsea. So a lot of things needs to like fall into play. We need to actually make top four. We need to be able to like make top four and make sure we solidified ourselves in a top four situation. I don't want to be scrambling. It doesn't make any sense. There are winnable games in front of us before we even play Liverpool, United, and I believe Newcastle and Nottingham Forest. We should be able to beat Fulham. We should be able to beat Ipswich. We should be able to beat Tottenham Hotspur, Everton. We should be. Those are the matches I expect us to win. For me, these are the matches I expect us to win. Before we get into May, I expect us to win at least. We have 9 matches. At least give me like 7 wins in those 9 matches. Give me 7 wins. If it can be scamming me, scam 1-1-0 win. I don't mind. Just scam 1-0 win. I don't mind. Just give me a win. Give me a win. Just keep winning. It builds confidence. And I think when you keep winning, then I think when we get into week 37 or 36 of the season, then I think that we'll be able to decide more in terms of judging the team. We'll be able to judge more. But at the moment, just give me win. Just keep giving me win. And as long as you are giving me win, I think it should be good because a lot is happening with this team. A lot is happening with this team. A lot is happening, which is not making me happy at all. This team, this team needs to we need to do better a lot in all aspect of the game. We need to really, really do better. We lost to Arsenal. I'm not, I'm not, I'm disappointed, but I'm not angry because our performances have not been good enough. It's not been good enough at all. It's not been good enough. We really need to improve on all aspects of the game. We need to, in all aspects of the game, we need to improve a lot. There need to be a lot of improvements. There need to be a lot of improvement. A lot. We need to improve a lot, man. A lot. A lot of improvement needs to happen, man. We need to improve a lot. In all aspects of the game, we need to improve a lot. It's very, very important. It is. It is very, very important to improve a lot of game. I'm still backing Maresca to kind of to scale us through, but if we get to a stage where I'm gonna be looking at him and I'm not gonna even be looking at the ownership anymore. Because enough is enough. But overall, this season has been a catastrophic season for us, man. It's not been good at all. It's not been good at all. There have been some happy moments, there have been some very awkward moments. It's not been good at all. This season it's not been good at all. I'm not happy. This season is been somehow. It's not been a good season at all. It's not been a good season at all. It's not. It's not been a good season at all. At all. It's not been a good season at all. It's not at all. It's not been a good season at all. We need to actually do better. We need to really, really do better. It's very, very important. We need to be better. We lost to Arsenal, yes, but again, can the performances improve? Now we're gonna go to international break, and I expect us to come back fired up. We play Tottenham Hotspur, win. Next match we play Ipswich, win. Everton, win. Fulham, win. That's my expectation. Just keep winning. Once we get into May, when we are facing the crunch matches like United, when we face Newcastle, which I believe is gonna be very, very tough. After them winning the Carabao Cup, we're gonna be in serious trouble. United, Newcastle, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest. That's gonna when I'm gonna be a little bit afraid. But before we get there, we should be able to accumulate enough points. We should be able to accumulate enough points for me to be able to say, okay, I think we are not in danger. It's tough. This year is gonna be top five. So I expect us to be in top five. I expect us to be in top five. That's my expectation. I expect us to be in top five, which I believe we will be. We need to be in top five. There's no top five again. It's top five this season. So I expect us to be in top five this season. I expect us to be in top five this season. There is no like stuff in this. We need to be in top five. There's no argument in this. There's no argument. We need to be in top five because we can't go for like 3 seasons in a row, 4 seasons in a row without the Champions League. No, 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 no. We have to be in the UCL, man. For a lot of stuff that is gonna be happening. We have to be like we have to be in UCL. It's very, very important. To be in UCL is very important. It is. And for Maresca, we need to stop playing this inverted stuff, man. We need to actually play fullback. Gusto is a fullback playing there. James is a fullback playing there. Stop playing him as an inverted. Sometimes the inverted stuff doesn't work, man. I know you want to try James as a midfielder, but no, he's not technical enough to be able to play midfield. It's not. It's not technical enough to be able to play midfield. It's not. It's not. To be able to play midfield, it's not technical enough to be able to play midfield. No, it's not. Mm-mm. It's not. No, it's not. It's not. No, 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 no. It's not, man. It's not. It's not, man. It is not. I know. I'm not happy with performance at all. I'm not. It's not. It's not at all. We can always do better. We need to do, guys. We need to really do better, man. We need to improve on all aspects of the game. There have to be a lot of improvement in the game. We have to improve a lot with a lot of stuff in terms of the way we play, the way we do stuff. That the A lot need to happen. We need to improve in all aspects of the game. It's not good enough. This season has not been a good season. It's not been a good season. It's not been. But again, it's not been a good season. It's not been a good season at all. It's not. I'm not happy with the season we had. But again, just finish this season for me in top four, then I think we can have a very good conversation. And I think that's the game. Once we finish top four, then I think the conversation can be had. Once we finish, like once we finish second, once we finish like in a Champions League places, then I think we can resolve a lot of aspects of the game. We can resolve a lot of aspects of the game, but we need to do better. We need to do better. For me, we need to actually do much better. We need to do better. We need to do better, man. Losing to Arsenal is very, very annoying to me. It's very annoying. I'm not angry, but I'm very, very disappointed. I am disappointed with the boys, man. This is the London derby where after they didn't even play well today. They didn't even play well. That is the most annoying part about it. They didn't play well. That is why I'm very, very disappointed because they didn't play well. We should be able to be able to beat them. This time they look very, for me, they look very fragile. That team I watched today look very, very fragile. That is not a good team at all. And we could not even take our chances. It's very, very annoying. It is annoying. Very, very annoying. It is very annoying. It is. I'm not happy with the performances, but we should be able to make top four, man. Yeah, we should be able to make top four, man. We should be. We should be able to make top. For me, we should be able to make top four. We should be, man. We should be able to make top four, man. We should be able to make top four. For me, we should be able to make top four. No, 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 no. This performance is not good enough. I expect much better from the team. But again, there are winnable matches before May when we play the crunch match, when we play Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, United, and Liverpool. When we play them in May, I expect the match we're gonna play in April. I expect us to win those kind of matches before we even get to the crunch matches. I expect us to win those matches because those are winnable matches. Fulham, Ipswich, Everton, Tottenham Hotspur. Those are winnable. Let me check out. Let me check. Let me go through the schedule. Hold on. Let me go through the schedule. Chelsea schedule. Let me go to our schedule and see. Let me go to our schedule and see. So Chelsea matches. So these are our matches. So Tottenham, Brentford. It's gonna be Tottenham, Brentford. Then Ipswich, Fulham, Everton. So for me, I expect us to win this kind of matches before we play Liverpool in May. So those matches I expect us, it's gonna be tough, but because of our player coming back, so I expect us to win this kind of matches. I expect us, man. So I expect us to win this kind of matches for me before we play Liverpool. Before we play Liverpool, Newcastle is gonna be tough because we're traveling to St James's Park. That's brutal. In May, that is brutal. Going to St James's Park after them winning the Carabao Cup. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be interesting. And we play United. I expect us to beat United for me. That's me. I expect us to beat for me. I expected us to beat United. For me, oh, I expect us to beat United for me. I expect us to beat them. For me, we should be able to beat them. So we have for me, for my own logic, we have winnable matches that we should be able to win. For me, we have winnable matches we should be able to win. But again, Chelsea will always be Chelsea. We have this bozo in us where we always want to dash up a position, dash them point, which doesn't make any sense to me. Always want to dash them point, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Any sense, it doesn't make any sense to me because we are like dashing team point, which I don't like at all. But I expected us to be in top four because of the run of games we have, which I'm confident about that we should be able to do much better, like do much better and go forward more. So I expect more from us in terms of that. Then for before we play before the conference league for me, there's no negotiation. We have to win that one. there is no excuse. We gotta win the conference league. We have to win the conference league. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. We have to win the conference league, man. We have to. We have no excuse. We gotta win it. We have to. Also, overall, it's been an up and down season, man. It's been an up and down season. It's been an up and down. But I'm confident once the players that are injured are back, at least we should be able to get some run of games together and win. So we should be able to get some run of games together and win. So hopefully we'll get some run of games together and at least we'll pick up the maximum point to be able to finish in top four, top five for me. Then at least, as long as we finish in Champions League places, then we can always think about next season, what's gonna happen in the what's called Club World Cup and everything. But at the moment right now, for me, I want us to think much about finishing in top four, which is very, very important. It's very, very important. We need to finish in top four. It's very, very pivotal to these players. It's pivotal and it's very, very important. They need to have that experience of finishing in top. And one thing about Chelsea when it comes to Champions League, we can fluke our way to the UCL. We can always fluke our way to the UCL. So we'll see how it goes in terms of that. But now that the international break has finished now, so we're gonna be watching much of the Super Eagles match, the squad and everything. Can we make it to World Cup? Hopefully soon with the new manager and everything with the player that has been called up. I don't know. We have to wait and see. I have to see what we play against Rwanda, Zimbabwe, for being to be able to judge the Super Eagles of Nigeria. But we'll see. International break is here now. No more formal league matches until I believe next week because the league comes back next week. The league doesn't come this week. The league doesn't come this week. It comes back next week. So next week the league come back next week. So we should at least when the league come back next week, then the weekend we're gonna be playing Tottenham Hotspur. So hopefully we'll see how it goes in that aspect. So I want to talk about Newcastle because what a season they've been having for the past 70 years. They've not won any trophy, and today they are beating if not the best team, one of the best teams, if not the best team in Europe and in the Premier League right now in Liverpool. They've won the Carabao Cup and they won it handsomely. They dismantle, disfigure. In fact, they did damage to Liverpool confidence when it comes to the Carabao Cup. They've done very well in terms of in the Carabao Cup. They've won it, and that is their first trophy. And I think this trophy is very, very pivotal for Newcastle, for their fan base, for the players they have in the team, Bruno Guimaraes, Isaac, and everything. This is a spring free for them to win more trophies. Now they've won the Carabao Cup, they can actually push to actually finish fifth. At least if they know if they can finish fifth or sixth, they will be in the Europa League. Then at least they will battle more in the Europa League, win the Europa League, then be in the Champions League. So for me, I would say congratulations to Newcastle. For me, congratulations to Newcastle winning their first trophy after 70 years. It's been a success for them. They've done very well winning the trophy. They've done very, very well. I have to give them kudos for the trophy they've won because it's been long since the last time they won a trophy and the last time they've become a champion. It's been long. So it's not been easy. And for the way Newcastle it's been building, we need to keep a serious eye on them a lot. We need to.
We really need to keep a serious eye on Newcastle. We need to keep a serious eye on them, because their ownership and everything. Oh, no, 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 no. We need to keep a serious eye on them, man. We need to, because the way they've been moving, especially the way they've been moving, you can always trust their ownership to spend money. People talking about FFP stuff, you can only trust their ownership to spend money. They will spend money. So you can only trust their ownership to spend money. You can trust them to spend money. You can. So, congratulations to Newcastle, man. They've done very, very well. They've done very, very well, man. They've done very, very well for themselves, for their fan base, for their family. They have done they've done very well. And for for player like Bruno Guimaraes, for player like Joelinton, Tonali, that was a performance and a half. That was, in fact, they battled Liverpool from minute 1 to minute 90. That, you see that midfield? I'm jealous of that midfield, because that midfield, technical, they have it. Ruggedness, they have it. Shithousery, they have it. Ability, they have, so like that midfield. That three players, they have everything you need in a midfield. Very, very good technically. A lot that I have to give them credit. They've done very well. Newcastle have actually done very well. But they have done very, very well. I've been very, very impressed with them. They've done very well. This is their first trophy now. It could be a spring field for them going forward. Now they've won the Carabao Cup now. That, because if you win the Carabao Cup, you're automatically gonna be in the group stage for the Conference League. Now, can they push on to finish in top 5, top 6? We have to wait and see. I don't see them being consistent. They will lose some matches and they will win some matches. They will win, but if they can finish at least in 6th position, they should be able to make it to the Europa League. For me, it's like step is, if they can make it to the Europa League, compete in the Europa League, win the Europa League, then step by step they'll be able to do well. But I'm very happy with them. We're gonna touch on Liverpool, but for Newcastle, I am very, very happy on Newcastle. Very, very. I'm very happy with, especially for their fan base, for the players, for the manager, for Eddie Howe. In fact, he has done very, very. For the Howe, he's done very well. For him to be able to put this team together, for them to be, because the last 2 years ago, against United, they were like a little bit jilted, but today they should have won like 4 or 5 today. They missed a lot of chances. And for Alexander Isaac, Newcastle is already saying 150. I don't know, brother. To be able to buy that boy out of Newcastle, man, you have to break the bank. You are looking towards, if I'm not mistaken, close to 200 to be able to even buy him out. That boy for me is the best number 9 in the world. Alexander Isaac is the best number 9. I don't care what anybody say. That brother is the best number 9 for me. I am so jealous, man, that we don't have a manager like Roman to be able to just say, Newcastle, here's the money, give us Isaac. What a player, man. What a player. That brother deserves to play. That Isaac needs to be playing in Champions League week in, week out, week in. But my fear with Isaac is an injury prone player. That's my fear. He gets injured a lot. That is my big fear with Isaac. As much as I want him, my big fear is he's gonna get injured. Isaac will not give me 90 minutes for 30 games. He won't give me 90. He will not give me 90 minutes. That's my fear. If I can keep Isaac fit, my goodness, that brother will score goals. He's just too good of a player. What a player he is, man. What a player. And congratulations to Newcastle, man. What a team. What a season they're having. What a team. What a manager. What a fans. It's gonna be a party for them. This is their first title. It's gonna be a party. I'm sure they will celebrate. They will celebrate this trophy for the rest of their life. They will celebrate this trophy, and they will be gutted because international break is coming at a very terrible time for them. This trophy, they will celebrate it, and they have to, man. They have to. They deserve to celebrate this trophy, man. They deserve to. We'll see how far they can go in the league. I don't think they're gonna go like, because it's like 9 matches to go. Them is like 10 matches because they have like one game less. So I don't think they're gonna win those. They'll do a point in one of those 2 games. How many points are they gonna do? I don't know, but they will do 1 or 2 points. But if they can finish in 6th in the Europa League, and that's fine. That's a good for me. That's a good thing. They can build on that by player because they have ownership who are ready to spend money. Those are the Saudi owners will spend money for them. And for Newcastle, this could be a springboard for them going forward. People talk about Arsenal this. They Newcastle might be the new Arsenal where they will compete with the big boys and also add trophies to it. Another competed for 5 seasons. It didn't have trophies. The trophies is one. Is a Una Emery trophies. This is actually at the house squad where you actually build the squad and they win. Newcastle might be the new Arsenal where they compete with the big boys and they actually win because they have owners who will spend money for them. And they have a prolific goal scorer who will give you 20 plus goals in a season. Season after season, that brother will score goals for you. So they might be the new Arsenal, but we have to wait and see. Other teams need to buckle up like City, Liverpool, Chelsea need to buckle up. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, how you doing, brother?
Just there, Jai. I just there. How you doing? How you doing, boss?
Good, good. We're finally back to stream yard. No more rest stream now. We're finally back to stream yard now.
I see. I see.
Finally, finally. So guys, like David, guys, like David. Your take on Newcastle first before we talk about Chelsea. My goodness, your take on Newcastle. How happy are you with them? Because we're gonna talk Liverpool, but how happy are you with Newcastle?
I mean, congratulations to their fans. They deserve the win. They played a tremendous game, man. They outplayed Liverpool. I think Liverpool, the stress of playing Real Madrid not too long ago,
Mhm.
I feel like they exhausted a lot of their energy
When
playing
they
Real
play
Madrid.
When they play
Oh,
PSG.
sorry, PSG. Sorry, PSG. So I think Liverpool, I mean, Newcastle had more rest, but I don't want to give excuses for anyone. I think Newcastle deserve the trophy. You know, I feel like they are building something tangible. And if anything, Chelsea can learn from what Newcastle are doing. That's how you build a team. You don't start building a team from just going to pick up kids from around the world.
Mhm.
You go out there, get the best striker, get yourself a good goalkeeper, get yourself two great midfielders, then you think you can build around them. So you can bring in kids like Gordon and all of those kids, around like
Tonali,
those pillars.
Bruno
Yeah,
Guimaraes.
Sandro, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have a spine, They have Dan Burn at the back, midfield. They have Bruno Guimaraes, and up front they have Isak. That's a spine. So then you build around that spine. You don't just go get all these kids that Chelsea are doing. You have the money, but you need to make sure you're bringing in the right recruitment. So congratulations to them. They've been. I think they're gonna make the Champions League. I think they're gonna finish fourth or fifth. I think they're gonna make the Champions League because they have the momentum behind them now. Once you win a trophy, you have it's like the managers, what was it called? The manager bounce that you get. And you don't have a lot of games. If they are able to probably win 5 out of their 9, 10 games, 5, 6 games, I think they will comfortably get into that top four. Abdullah, are you with me? Abdullah. Abdullah, are you there?
I have a question because my question is, okay, do you think Newcastle can beat the new Arsenal where they can compete with the big boys, or do you think they still? Can you hear me? Hold on, let me hold on.
Abdullah, what was your question? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What was your question?
Okay, hold on. I said, Do you think Newcastle can compete like Arsenal did for like 5 seasons under Arteta, where they can compete with the big boys and actually win trophies, or you think it's too early for that?
I would say it's too early. I think they have the back, the spine. The only problem they have is I think Eddie Howe is a great coach, but they still
Wait,
need.
I can't hear you very well. Hold on. Hold on. I can't hear you very well. Is it for me or for me? Can you hear me very well?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
But you are low. You are a little bit low. Is it from me or from you?
Oh, hold on. Maybe I need to like
Hold on.
um end and join. Hold on.
Is it from me?
I'm gonna
You are
hand
low.
this
You are
one
low
and
a
join.
little bit. Hold
Oh,
on.
okay, okay.
Yeah. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, can you hear me? Okay. I think maybe it's from me. I don't know. So, do you think Newcastle can be the new Arsenal where they can actually compete with the big boys and challenge them and actually add trophies to their rank, or you think it's too early? Okay, are you there? I think it's kind of fixing his mic. I can hear you, but you're just I think you're just too slow. That's why. Okay, I think you're just low. That's why. I can hear you, but you are low. So I think for me, Newcastle can beat the new Arsenal. They can actually compete, but the problem, I think the hello, hello. I think the okay. So I think they can compete, but I think they still need some few more additions in terms of signing. As much as I like Isaac, but my problem with Isaac is injury. So I think if he can stay fit and Newcastle can be able to compete with the big boys. And I think the difference between what Newcastle have with Arsenal is Newcastle have the ownership, where at least the ownership will be able to back the manager and actually give him money to actually buy players he wants to kind of coach the players and make them actually win. So they should be able to compete. Okay, are you
I'm
there?
I'm like, can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes, yes.
Oh,
So
sorry.
do you think Newcastle can actually be like Arsenal where they can compete with the big boys and actually just now that they've won Carabao Cup now, this can be a springboard for them going forward.
I think the problem with them is I don't think Eddie Howe is that manager that can take them to the phase where they'll be challenging for Champions League or Premier League title. I think Eddie Howe has done a good job, assembling
Hmm.
that squad, and they have a spine, like I was saying earlier. They have a good goalkeeper. They have a good center back. Dan Burn is pretty good. You know, Bruno Guimaraes, Tonali in the midfield, and also what's his name, Isak up front. But
Yep.
I still don't think Eddie Howe is good enough for them to challenge for something like the Premier League.
So you don't think Eddie Howe is the manager
That's
to
gonna
win them
take
the
them.
league?
Yes, but they can win. I can see them winning like a FA Cup, a Carling Cup, probably next season again. I see
Hmm.
them qualifying also for the Champions League this season. I think
I don't see them qualify. I think they might finish in Europa League for me.
No, no. I think it's gonna be um Arsenal,
I
Liverpool,
think Chelsea
Nottingham
will go. As much as
Forest.
we are playing horrible, I think we'll make it.
No, I don't think. If you see the May, the feature list for May, Chelsea will not make that May.
We will see. We
Che-
will see.
No, no, no.
Because I
You
still
need to
believe. I
see.
still expect
No,
us.
no, no. That's what every fan expects. But
Hmm.
realistically, I think Chelsea will drop to like fifth
Ah,
or
it
sixth.
will. It will not go well. Though. It will not go well.
Yeah, yeah. I think this guy might actually lose his job this at the end of the season.
Maresca. If Maresca is going, the director of football must follow him too.
Yeah, I I I think like the football they are playing right now is terrible. Against Copenhagen, they I slept off watching that game, and today too against Arsenal, they barely create any chance, and
It
it's
was.
not
It was.
because
It was just. It was just horrible, man. God.
yeah, it's
Eh.
not because there's one or two player missing. That's not an excuse for it to be that. You have most of your players playing. Jack, I mean, the goalkeeper is your number one choice. The right back, Les James is your number one choice. Cucurella was your number one choice. Fafana played. Colville
Mm-hmm.
played. Caicedo, Henzo played. So that's like 70% of the team right there. So either way, if you have a full team, either Neto or Sancho will probably be playing too. So
So let me ask you now. Why do you say you don't think Newcastle will be able? Idea will be able to win Newcastle? For me, I think they have the squad, but you
they
think the
have
manager, unlike
it's
Edia, is
it's
not the man to win them the
yeah,
league?
it's just the case of Ateta. Ateta is a decent coach, but he's not the guy that's gonna take Arsenal to the promised land. So it's the same thing with Edel. He's a good coach, but he's not someone to be able to win the league. You need to be able to consistently be at the top of your game
Mm-hmm.
for at least 70 to 80% of the entire season. So you cannot just win a game here and there. Sometimes Newcastle just drop off sometimes and they drop
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
They
it
lose
happens a lot.
points.
There's no
Yeah,
consistency in their game.
they lose points where you don't even expect them to lose points. So that even today, if you watch
They should
Arsenal
have
play,
won. For me, they should have won like 4 or 5 today. They
no
missed a
no
lot of
no,
chances.
let me break it down for you, man. The first 20 minutes, they totally outplayed Chelsea. Chelsea could not even breathe. And that was the Arsenal we know, like the past two seasons. That's how they play. But after that 20 minutes, they just drop off. There was just something literally just changed in that Arsenal. And Chelsea were just able to just glide through the game without actually causing them any threat.
Mm-hmm.
And there was nothing in Arsenal too. They just look ordinary. I just feel like a good coach will have that team maintain the press and the pressure throughout even if not throughout 90 minutes, at least for the next 60 to 70 minutes. They only
Mm-hmm.
did it for like 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, it was just like, oh, okay, we got our goal. We're just gonna let the opposition have the ball. Like you're not supposed to do that,
But
especially when
hey,
you see how vulnerable
because
Chelsea
I'm
is.
surprised with this Arsenal team because the point gap is way, that's too much of a point gap. It's way too much.
Oh yeah,
Way
no,
too
no, no,
much.
no, no. The league is done. The league is done. If it was like 6, 7 points, I can see still Arsenal going for the title. But the league is gone. The gap is way too much now.
I
They've
think what Liverpool have to just do is if Arsenal lose 1 or 2 matches after the international break, Liverpool just need to win 4 or 3 and they'll become champion. That's it. They'll become champion. And for me, for Newcastle, for me, okay, which manager do you think is the right manager that was okay? This is the right manager that you think will govern it? Because that team for me is good enough to say maybe top 4, top 3. I also don't believe that team is kind of ready yet to win the league. I'm in between with Eddie Howe. I'm in between with him when it comes to managing them, taking them over the line. I'm in between.
no. I don't think they can compete for the league yet. They still need a backup striker for Isak if they're able
Mm-hmm.
to keep him. They still need like one or two wingers because they got rid of Amaran. They haven't replaced Amaran. They still need
Mm-hmm.
like one or two backups. They still need to sign like a couple of players to have them competing or staying in that Champions League position. But for coach,
And they need to avoid injuries. They need to.
I mean that's a given in this modern game. They play a lot of games, so injuries are gonna happen. That's why you need backup, like
Hmm.
someone that can come in for Isak and will still do like a good enough job.
Yeah, because the over reliance on Isaac is much, and that brother
No,
uh
Isak is a baller, man. Like
is a baller for me. But
if
my only fear with him is the injury. That's my fear.
and
And
and and if
if
that's
you can
why
find a way to keep him fit,
no
bro,
if
you will
if
enjoy him, man. You will
if
enjoy him.
if we can get him a backup striker, then is I think he should be able to do fine playing 70, 75, 80 minutes every now
Hmm.
and then, and just have someone like Jackson back him up.
Hmm. Okay, let me ask you a question now. Let's say Chelsea are going for an experienced striker in January. Three names: Vitor Gyökeres, Alexander Isak, and Osimhen. Who do you go for?
There's no competition there. You have to go for Isak. You cannot compare Isak to any of those two. I'm sorry, man. Isak is way levels ahead of those guys. Levels ahead. Levels ahead. I'm
But the problem
sorry.
with it, Newcastle want 150 for Isaac.
I don't care how much they want. If they want 200, give them the money.
Wow.
The Chelsea just literally just signed a guy for almost 50 something million.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you saying? Buy Isak for 200. 200. Give them 200. Sell half of the team and fund that Isak move.
And
Fund
and
that
you know
Isak
the funny
move.
part
Get you a good
is still
coach.
young. He's 25 years of age. He's 25.
Yeah, it's
He's 25.
yeah. He still has a lot to prove, man.
He's even in his peak. He's 25 years of age. And see, Isaac for me is that brother. No, that
No,
brother.
no, no. Like like the reason why Gyökeres might be good, but you don't know. With the league is coming from, it's a hit or miss.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Osimhen has injury problems, same as Isaac. So I'd rather just do Isaac that you know what you're gonna get. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Osimhen with his release clause, which is pretty cheap.
65 million. Yeah,
Yeah,
65.
which is pretty cheap compared to what Isaac
Mm-hmm.
is gonna be commanding. And you don't even know if Isaac is gonna leave leave Newcastle. He might be in love with Newcastle right now and won't want to leave.
Yeah, because my feeling is right now is the problem is a lot of club who have to be running away from Isaac because of the amount of money Newcastle wants. Liverpool wants him, Arsenal wants him, Chelsea also wants him, but the problem is the money. So I don't see us putting 150 down. I don't see Liverpool putting 150 down for him. That's where the problem is.
I mean, like I said, as Newcastle is doing good. I think they will qualify for the Champions League. He just won a trophy. So what more can you do you want as a player? You're winning
Hmm.
trophy. I think next season they might win like a FA Cup or something again. So what more does he want? Like, yeah, I get you want to play Champions League year in year out, but it might not happen like that. You might miss out Champions League one
Yeah,
year,
but
play
it's all
next
about
year.
building. You have to start building something with a player like Isaac, Tonali,
Uh,
Gimaresh, because this is the first of those kind of boys together, like
uh,
Bruno,
and and
Tonali.
that's and that's what I said earlier. I don't know if you were listening.
Hmm.
That's why I think they're gonna have that bounce from winning that trophy. It's now they know how to win. They've done it together. It's
Hmm.
only gonna get better from here.
Yes, it will get better, and it's their first trophy together.
Together
Now it's more easier for them when they go into competition. They
competitions
have the
and
experience to maneuver that competition.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I agree, and that's why I said, are they gonna be the new Arsenal where they have to compete with the big boys upstairs? That's my own logic. Because because of the owner because of the owner they have, because I know the owner will spend money. I know that one for a fact. But again, with Eddie Howe, are they gonna give him the full backing? Are they gonna get a new manager? It's a little bit complicated with Eddie Howe. It's done very well though. It's done very, very well. Eddie Howe has done very, very well. For Newcastle, it's done very well for them. It's done well for them. So the question that boils down to, they have to, like, because for you to be able to win, you have to, like, keep rebuilding the squad, keep improving the squad, just keep improving the squad, just keep rebuilding. And once you are rebuilding the squad and you are improving the squad for me, then at least you can easily compete with the boys as long as you're building the squad and everything. Because in terms of football, when you win a trophy, you have to build and keep building. Just keep building. That's the key to win. Just keep building. And let's hand it up with Liverpool. What do you think is going on with Liverpool? Is it a mentality problem? What do you think is going on with them? Mm,
Yeah, with Liverpool, I just think they run out of luck. I think Arne Slot has overachieved. That's how I would put it. He has overachieved with that
mhm.
squad, with that team. So they got that early momentum in. So I think he has done good, from coming in and actually like getting the team playing the way they are playing. But at the end of the day,
Wow,
they've
Newcastle are
run
doing
out
a
of steam.
parade. Wow, with their fan base. I just saw it now.
I mean, it's 2 weeks. They're gonna get drunk. They should go
They are
celebrate. They should go
celebrating.
celebrate.
I just saw
They
it now.
should go
They're
celebrate. They,
celebrating. They're celebrating a lot, man. Damn. They deserve it. They deserve it. They deserve it. They deserve it. It's been long, man. It's been long. And for Liverpool, do you think it's momentum mentality? What is going on with Liverpool exactly? Because I think the way Liverpool has been playing, and especially the ownership they have, right? The ownership they have, losing Salah, Van Dijk, and possibly Arnold, my kind of affect them a lot. Because if they lose those three players for me, it's over. If they lose those three players for me, it's over. It's over. If they lose those three players, it's over. It's over. It is over. For Liverpool, I don't know how they figure it out, man. They have to find a way to figure this momentum. They have to find a way to figure it out. So, do you think it's luck, or what do you think is happening to them exactly?
like I said with Liverpool, this guy has taken them as far as he can this season. They've had a good season. I think they just need to like go back onto the drawing board, get a couple of players in, get their contract situation all sorted out. They've had that contract situation going on for way too long. I actually think it's a disgrace for a club like um Liverpool to have all that.
Hmm. I agree too. I agree because if they lose Salah, Arnold, and Van Dijk, it's gonna be difficult to replace them. It will be very difficult, man. It will be very difficult to replace them. It will be very difficult. It will be. Mhm. It will be very difficult to replace them. It will be to replace them. It will be very difficult, man. It will be very difficult. It will be very difficult. So we'll see how it goes, guys. Guys, like the vid, guys. Smash the like button, guys. Guys, like the vid. Quick round up. The two players Chelsea just bought, like, have you kind of watched them a little bit? Like, how, like, is this someone you advocate for? Because I'm like buying another two kids again. I'm kind of confused with Chelsea, man. I know they have potential, but do we really need to start buying kids right now where we actually need like a goal scorer, a winger, a defender? So what's your take on the and the two players just spend money on?
Yeah, I think like I said, just like every other kid Chelsea has gotten, they got potentials, but it's not just about the potential. Have you need the right system for them to work. Like some of the clips of Estevia I've seen, I see them doing like give and go, and this guy goes back and finishes and do is doing all this thing. When was the last time you see Chelsea do a give and go?
Hmm.
When was the last time you see a 1-2 at the edge of the box? When was the
Mhm.
last time you see any of the wingers be put in a beautiful cross? When was the last time all those things happened? Chelsea currently don't have that system, those players to thrive in. You know, you see Santos in what's it called?
In
French
Strasbourg, in Strasbourg.
is
Mm-hmm. It's annoying
for goal
because
contribution already.
we keep signing keys, but again, we fail to sign proven players. I don't even know how
Yeah.
to.
So like Santos is a decent, he's a good player. Like he's one of the best midfielder in the French league right now. But
Mhm.
if you don't have a good system for him to work in, uh, none of our midfielder has 10 goals. None of them. So like
Yep, I agree.
you need a system for them to work together. If you're not gonna put together a system for them to work, then it's not gonna work. It's just a waste of time.
I agree. I agree.
You know,
We'll see how
it's
it
just
goes,
a waste
guys.
of
Like
time.
the vid, guys. Like the vid. Subscribe, my people. Smash the like button, guys. It's international break. Hopefully, we'll see if we can talk about the Super Eagles of Nigeria this coming week. We'll see if they make it through. But again, if not, we'll possibly meet again next week when the league come back after the international break, guys. But before we go, guys, my people, I beg, like, subscribe, smash the like button, guys. Like, subscribe, smash the like button, like, subscribe, smash the like. We're finally back on StreamYard now. So smash the like button, guys. We're gonna be doing a lot of content for you guys. Get ready, be aware. Like the video, guys. Like the video, subscribe, smash the like button, guys. My people, peace out, my people. God bless. Stay safe. Peace.